We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. As he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Former Texas A&M Aggie, who is Devon Achane. And that's going nowhere fast. Disastrous play. A big loss.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
3rd and long. To throw. Quick throw, taken in. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing. On 4th down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Tyquan Thornton. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
And a short pickup, too, about the 42-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On 4th down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the give, it's right. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Second and 7. Run again with Wright. And he'll work this past 25 to the 26-yard line. It was Wilton Williams that time to bring him down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught by Washington. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Dolphins 1st down. To throw. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the ground. This is right. We'll try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. Here's Jack Fox now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Nowhere to run that time. Punt team got down there quickly, and they're going to stop him back inside the 10-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Our first down throw there is incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He locates the open man. That's Christian Cook. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, they all look good. If you can't protect the ball, you're never going to get the receiver. You think he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Here's the rookie running back out of Miami. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Find Stevenson out of the backfield. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, New England.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now, faking the give. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On the handoff, it's Stevenson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll give up the middle to Stevenson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that 1st quarter of play. Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. It is dropped in the end zone. By Horton. Touchdown, New England.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On 1st down, they'll start out with Stevenson. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. It is Max Crosby there to wrap him up. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Going right, it's taken in. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route deck, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
20-yard pickup there. Good for a Patriots first down. Here's Stevenson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll go right back to Stevenson. We'll get this inside the 20, and nice run. We're in the red zone. It's first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is caught by the touchdown, Patriots. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's first and 10. Give here to right. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll run with 18. And he's fouled up after a gain of a yard. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try and run it here. It's Aiken. Here's their punter now as he's on to punt for Miami. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now, he'll air one out. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, New England. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw. Out wide. It's caught. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. And this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Number 2, Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Like, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A bit high, but it's complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Here's a give to Aiken. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. To the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll throw out of the gun. Sending it deep for Wyatt. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
21, Dolphins 7.
All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. On give. This is Stevenson. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run Stevenson, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Now this time they'll look to throw. To the right side, Kirk's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. It wasn't a whole lot fancy. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll get about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll look to throw. Oh, a loose football. It's picked up by the Dolphins. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job.
The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. Touchdown number 50 for him on the season.
Just a great way to finish off the drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game, and you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. To the air now on 1st and 10. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. It's second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. They will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming back.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air once more on second down. On left side, the catch is made. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. He'll drop to throw. Got his man. It's Cook. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now Stevenson. And he will have a Patriots first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Patriots. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's harmed this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Flies to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunately, there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw.
net others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate all to the punt team. Fourth down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Stevenson. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Chuck Robinson, the man to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that tip ball, I think, just saved a huge play because this offense found something. They had an open target with a lot of room to run, and unfortunately for them, the defender gets his hand on the ball, and that went away pretty quick.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. The throw here is complete. Not just the first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here comes a return from the end zone. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be brought down here on what we... So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. And it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Omfl. And the Patriots are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A run here with Stevenson. A short pickup to the 38. Here's a 2nd and 9. Pistol give to Stevenson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not a lot on that one. He'll take it down to the 36. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Bell is the man in motion. On 1st down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Bell is the man in motion. On 2nd down, here's a run with Stevenson. And he'll get this close to a 1st down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run with this. It's Stevenson. And the Patriots are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Big 1st down.
Mark down at the 6. to Stevenson. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. Come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down.
4th down and 1.
On 4th down, out comes Joey Sly for the Patriots field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Patriots will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch. But I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. It's going to be pulled in by Wright. And he's going to be out of bounds and just beyond the line of scrimmage. That's all they needed to pick up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Formation here as he's down to a knee. about do it.